2 minutes gone past 6 o'clock. Good morning. We're Nigeria in for Port Harcourt. My name is Enoh, Ogbevire. We've got headlines from this day, The Guardian and The Punch newspapers. Starting with this day, Governor's insistence threatens resolution of judicial parliamentary workers' strike. World Bank raises GDP growth forecast for Nigeria to 1.8%. Kidnappers of Tegina pupils reduce ransom to 150 million naira. Kyari calls for transparency in IOC's operations. Buhari urges House to confirm Yahaya as Chief of Army Staff. Nigeria to drive Africa's telecoms growth, SARS report. Obasanjo, Abdul Salami, Sultan, others meet tomorrow over state of the nation. In The Guardian, I can't guarantee security in Imo, says Uzodima. Lagos resident lament delayed repair of burnt airport bridge. U.S. Mission Nigeria prioritizes students' visa appointment, says Tala. Undume Jaha seek probe of 500 million for Chibok school project. Kwara compensates owners of schools, chapels damaged during hijab crisis. Stakeholders seek to end Apapa traffic. FG Talk staff insists Twitter ban is indefinite. That's in The Guardian. Apathy distrust hamper Anchor's Boroughs program, say North Central farmers. And in the Punch newspaper this morning, we have this one. Twitter ban violation. Can once as AGF vows to try Adeboye VIP offenders. 200 fresh Nigerian doctors in UK swell list to 8,384. That's the number of Nigerian doctors we now have in the UK. FG shortlists 550,000 people for NPower program. Immigration warns racketeers as passport portal reopens. That's in the Punch newspaper. Residents flee as troops invade IPOB security networks camp in Imo. Businessman arrested over alleged 102 million naira fraud. TB Joshua family meets over burial. Senate mourns. Buhari service chiefs, others meet. Uzodima blames opposition again. Why Nigeria cannot prosecute Twitter users, also in the Punch newspaper. We've got Stanley from Lily One. Good morning, Stanley.
Yeah, good morning. I really want to appreciate Honorable Okechinda for what he did yesterday. I want to thank him for being the voice of the voiceless, because these people will know where they are heading to. Their next point of call is the Facebook. And the moment they ban Facebook, they will succeed. They want to silence Nigerians. In 2015, this APC-led federal government used media, social media, all kind of propaganda to win their election. Today, they don't want Nigerians to talk again. Look at how President Buhari have destroyed Nigeria, and he wants to silence all Nigerians. They won't succeed.
Promise is Remo Dumaya. Good morning, Promise. Let's hear you.
Good morning, Enoh. Okay, the PDP members that walked out of plenary, I think it's a welcome development. Honestly, my sister, I don't know if we are practicing autocracy or democracy. A political system that is governed by one man. You just wake up one morning and you put a ban on Twitter, a social media that is being used by all the world, and you are putting a ban on it. This is a display of support for guaranteeing security in Good morning, Enoh, my sister. Yes, I want to react on Governor Zadema's comment that he could not guarantee security in Imo State. That is, honestly speaking, we are not supposed to hear such a comment from Governor, the Chief Security Officer of the state. That means that Imo State is too big for him to handle. I think the best thing is for him to step down, leave that office. Let us look for people, capable hands, people that can give us, what we need, people that can move forward. Because instead of this man took over Imo State, everything has gone down. Security is zero. Infrastructure is zero. Nothing seems to happen in Imo State. I'm not a politician, but God knows that I am an Imo indigenous. I'm not right. Imo State has suffered under this man's regime.
Thank you for calling on WhatsApp. We've got Christian Williams commending the boldness of PDP lawmakers for speaking up against the Twitter ban. How can government ban Twitter that about 95% of its users use for economic purposes? 95%? My brother, where did you get your data from? Eze Ali called the move by the House of Reps inviting the Minister of Information is in the right direction because they run and come up with decisions as if Nigeria is their family union. From what's happening, I don't think it's ordinary. Our security men should all go for drug tests and proper training on how to handle firearms. If they did not get that training, Kaji from Rumola, how do you think they're security men? That's the beginning. That's the ABC of it. Kingsley Chinda, we informed that all these countries have banned Twitter, yet they have a sound livelihood. Heaven did not fall. Allow Nigeria to move on. We're in a sovereign nation. China, Egypt, temporary block. Iran, Nigeria, 2021. He wrote indefinite block. North Korea, Turkey, 2014 temporary block. Turkmenistan, UK, 2011 threat of temporary block. T-Law send that in. Okay. We've got Williams from Fushe Community saying, must NSCDC man shoot? Must he press the trigger? What a crude way to end someone's life. The full weight of the law should be brought against the trigger-happy man he found guilty. Okay. We're on Facebook at Nigerian 4PH. Governor, it's not for us. Governor Wike flagging off Obunabali Road. Please, I want to ask, is Obibo not part of River State? Why did the government abandon Obibo Express to our farm road? Please, Governor, Obibo Express need quality flyover. Obina Sunday. Honestly, this is laughable. Banning Twitter in Nigeria. This is a violation of human rights. Remember Donald Trump made a comment which Twitter deleted, but they never banned Twitter. I see Facebook, Instagram, even emails banned in this country very soon. And all using gadgets will also be banned. The government is really a joke. We can't wait for 2023. Alex Silver sent that in from Omagwa. We've got JAJ calling from Rumikbo. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. I expected Hope Uzodinma to be strong and tell people that is in charge. But coming to say he can't guarantee security, our people say or ask, if the wind can carry stone, what will he not do to paper? So Uzodinma, please, we don't need such word from you right now.
All right.
There's commotion around NTA over the killing of a bus driver. I think it's one killing too many. You are over 10. You can even the man have committed the crime. You can't arrest him. All you do is just to press the trigger or something. I don't get it at all. What is even the price of life here? So as far as I'm concerned, that guy should be arrested and brought to book, not coming to tell me, oh, he's a no gunman. Oh, we don't know him. He's not our man. They know him. The NCDC, bring him out and punish him to act as a deterrent to others. Thank you very much.
Andy is calling from Rukwaku. Good morning, Andy.
Yeah, good morning. Go straight. I think Uzodinma did not do the right thing, or he made the wrong statement because the Imolites are depending on him. But I think it's a good one. Rather than our own federal government to have come out to say that they are handicapped, they cannot say it because they have said it already indirectly with their actions, with their movements and all that. So I think they should commend Uzodinma for that. And also, what happened at the bus drivers being killed and all that. I don't know what is wrong with these weekday boys and the rest of them. You know, you need to see them on the road. You need to see the way they brace people, they carry people anyhow, they enter a moving vehicle that can even cause accident at the end of the day. They should hold on.
All right. Thank you for calling on Facebook. Aju Gunuhu, chaos in River State as drivers protest shooting and killing of one of your own. I'm worried this morning the way the task force will be killing people in the state. Akikwe Lebari, viewing from Saw Community Kana. Okay. Ndidi Eliano, in as much as the Twitter ban is wrong, I see the action of Honorable Okechinda staging a walkout has been parted and forward. Obviously, that's not the best way to resolve matters of such magnitude. I believe he's still conscious of the fact that Honorable Ndidi Elumelu is his leader, because you don't, in an attempt to strengthen the weak, weaken the strong. That's on Facebook. Acha Modu, may the soul of the bus driver killed by Wike's task force rest in peace. It's unfortunate that the task force nuisance to both drivers, commuters, and other road users is increasing by every waking day, and the governor hasn't taken steps to stop their unruly behavior. It's unfortunate that Governor Wike can create this menace to society while not only threatening, maiming, and killing drivers, but also disrupting businesses and easy flow of traffic. Kashmir Godwin is reminding Governor Wike about the Chukwuchokmala road he awarded before the Ogbevire road. HA has no roads, okay? So we go back to WhatsApp. Stephen from Agba Ndere says PDP lawmakers walking out of plenary yesterday because of the Twitter ban is not a welcome development. They should walk out from plenary because of their large salaries. Then Nigerians will know that they are truly Democrats. PDP lawmakers should stop their unruly attitude towards plenary. Henry is calling from Polu. Good morning, Henry.
Yeah, good morning, my sister. Enoh. Yes, Henry from Polu. Let me, the House of Prep member, PDP House of Prep members walking out of the plenary yesterday. My sister, I must tell you that it's not a welcome development. And my fact is this. If you're walking out, you have not expressed your feelings to the House. I think what they should do is to stay at the House and argue it and make sure that they argue on something. Walking away has not helped issues and it will not resolve the issue. So I think when they go there to the presenters, they should understand that we are not here to watch their drama. Because walking out is drama. You stay to the plenary and argue your facts out and make sure it comes to the benefit of every Nigerian. That is just my take this morning.
All right, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. Felix is in Rumudara. Good morning. Let's hear you.
So good morning, Enoh.
Morning.
Yes, I think it wasn't yesterday or something. Someone talked about the Twitter ban in your station and talked about so many other countries that have banned Twitter before. And these are democratic countries.
Some.
Like Israel, France, Canada. These are countries that we mostly want to go. But when something happens, they ban it. Now, we know very well that information is key. We know the use of Twitter. But sometimes when the Twitter issue has come to a problem of security, then there should be something they do for the moment, not that it is banned forever. At least people can have, in a country where there is a war, when there's serious turmoil or issues like this, even Nigeria, we are saying that we should declare state of emergency in Nigeria. If we declare state of emergency in any place, then there are some democratic rights that could go. So if today, because of the security situation, we cannot endure for the moment. I don't know. I really can't get it.
All right. Thank you, Felix. Destiny is calling from Amagua. Good morning.
Good morning, my sister. I want to comment on this.
Can you increase the volume of your voice, please?
I want to comment on the civil defense that shot the bus driver. Can you imagine the civil defense went and shot the following man? What is he killing? He is womanhood. You see how human beings are wicked in life, in nature. This is how NSAS started. This is how NSAS started. A woman that put to bed after 9 months. The civil defense want to shot the following woman. The following man. Not even a shot in human food. This is uncomfort. This is justice was go to justice. I can't just what he said. This is uncomfort. It's very intimidation. This is humiliation. Because of the wickedness we are into. Yes.
Thank you, Destiny, for calling. Chika is Prince Mark Chika. Call on River State government to disband the so-called task force and make sure justice is served. The last time was Mrs. Elekwachi Lovinda. Today is the bus driver. Let the bus driver be compensated. He has a family to take care of. You mean the family of the driver is now dead. Killing of the driver. Just last week, Tuesday, when the task force chairman was on Nigerian for denying involvement of his task force men's violent activities, and that's him at a George Choba route. Prophet Dayo Elushakin prophesied that if Oga task force chairman doesn't halt the brutal activities of the new force, we might be discussing the death of someone from the activities. Presto, we are in that discussion. PDP stages walk out of a Twitter ban. I commend the PDP for sticking together on party lines. However, I adjure them also vote on party lines on other national contentious issues. This is how political parties with ideologies behave. Text sent that in. I will have the brother of the late driver come to the studio at 8 o'clock after the news. We'll have that conversation. Daniel is calling from Shell RA. Good morning, Daniel.
Yeah, good morning, Enoh, my sister. Yeah, the comment from the prophet that T.D. Joshua and Steve Akela died. They didn't die. The righteous don't die. The righteous ascend. They ascended because they ascend. It is only sinners that dies. Then the issue of the tax force. Those force were not constituted to clear roads, but to make revenue for the state government, which is very bad. I encountered one of the persons that worked with the other defunct tax force, and the man told me that their unit only makes 15 million naira every month, and the total salary for that unit was just 5 million. That when COVID started, as they were unable to make up to 5 million, which is their salary, that was why we capitalized on what happened at Ada Judge, Ajib Junction, and disbanded them. The other day they caught me and I disagreed with them in total that I will not pay 1 kobo because their duty is to congest road and not to arrest people indiscriminately. God will help us in this way. Thank you. God bless you, my sister.
All right. Don't know what chariot or what airline he would use to come and, do what you ask him to do. Most of our security personnel go about with faulty rifles, hence multiple accidental discharge. Clap for yourself, Tony Anthony Odum. How many times have you heard that? A personnel shot his colleague in a case of accidental discharge. So the accident determines who to discharge on. Well, it says the same manner the security agents are able to maintain their vehicles and barracks, same way their firearms suffer little or no maintenance. Civil defense officer kills bus driver in Port Harcourt. Do you see the problem we're having in Nigeria? Civil defense officer has the mind to kill an innocent driver. Unknown gunmen will come for them. Who now? Ume, don't say that. Organel Chuko from AJ. Is this for me or for Lagos? No, it's for Lagos. I think Ospark Spirit has possessed most security personnel. You can imagine how a trained officer would just shot someone's life for nothing. Please, NSCDC man should be made to face the law. Today, people don't use Twitter. Who don't use Twitter are all up in arms. Most SMEs use Instagram more than Twitter. Twitter's suspension is of no value. On the killing by the task force, Nigerian drivers are very stubborn, so things like this will always happen. Oga, how is stubbornness? How is the punishment for stubbornness? Death. Okay. Very good. NBA should rise up and advise Malami over how he executes orders from Lai Mohammed and PNB that is bringing Nigeria to disrepute. Malami is a young man and should not allow old men make mockery of his professional career. This legal rascality he's using to support government of PNB will backfire on him after this time. Well, Okwarantandidi, if you know how many people have had to do these kinds of things when they're in government or they're with the government, then you won't sound this way. They are cooking pots, so they have to enjoy the aroma while they're there. Hope Uzodima says he can't guarantee security in Imo State. It's true, but it's the cause of the insecurity. He was not voted for by the people. Supreme Court imposed him on the people. He should resign. Solution. Are we going to see that in this lifetime? I doubt very much. Anyone resigning from anywhere. I don't know when Twitter became the problem of this country. They should fix this country and forget about Twitter comedy they're acting. Godwin, send that in. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, let's hear you. Hello.
Good morning, the very distinguished Enoh. Thank you, okay, I'm calling you from the tree.
Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, this is Christian from Rakot.
Okay.
I want to talk on this Twitter ban. But my question concerning this Twitter now in Nigeria, this Twitter, is it giving oxygen to Nigerian people? Before Twitter came on board in Nigeria, was there no life? We will not hear what Twitter. Huh? Why can't they go and rest for the moment and leave Twitter alone that has caused more harm than good in Nigeria? Everybody Twitter. They mean they cannot survive the Twitter without Twitter again? Huh? Everybody will be shouting Twitter. They should go and rest. Some of them are just using this Twitter to cause a lot of problem in Nigeria. They have smartphones. They will be tweeting rubbish on Twitter every day. They should go and rest.
If they cannot survive without FIFA, let them go somewhere. Simple.
All right. Dowry is in Borokiri. You angry people in the country this morning. Hello?
Good morning.
Let's hear you, Dowry.
Yes, my problem is this about killing of always I'm afraid of this state police. Because giving harm to somebody is very dangerous. How will you not arrest a defaulter than him on this side? I'm afraid because anything that will bring police, state police, it will be more than worse than this non-government. That is my contribution.
Thank you, Dowry, for calling. Let's see. Okay. On Facebook, we have Don Hill Abasi killing your fellow man by shooting in his private party's gross wickedness. Why not shoot him on the leg if you must shoot? I hope this wickedness was not carried out by unknown gunmen. Chidi Onyeso, the officer who shot the bus driver to death should be investigated and prosecuted. We have a Miracle Kana Bara. The PDP members that walk out of plenary, it's a nice step. I learned that while the majority have their way, the minority should have their say. So they should heed to them. Bus driver killed yesterday by an NSCDC official. They have started again. Then we go to WhatsApp. Take some few messages. Gift in Syrian, the magnitude of rascality exhibited by River State Task Force is really worrisome. The trigger-happy officer should be brought to book to serve as a deterrent to others. And we have Skipo saying that the governor should take responsibility for the death of the bus driver and should pay 20 million to the family as he did to the police officers who were killed by unknown gunmen. CJ, the reaction of people to the news about Hope Uzodimma saying he can't handle security situation alone is worrisome. Why do we always speak on highlight and trash issues without reading through the news? He mentioned the need for other state leaders to lend their voice and support him in the fight. Nigerians in one breath say, how can one man ban Twitter? And in another say, why can't one man solve the security issues in Imo? Oh my goodness. Where are we? It's not about Twitter, my brother. It's about my voice. I'm afraid if it shouldn't be my movement soon, I want to be free. Okay, that's what Dagogo is saying. So people are shifting positions already. It's now a question of what's the need for Twitter. Okay, well, let's see how that unfolds in coming days. All right, my name is Enoh Ogbevire. After the news at 8, the family of the bus driver who was killed will be here in the studio. In between now and then, the news, business news at 7 o'clock, sports, Boeing Luxury Estate will come in for half hour on radio, and then the news at 8 o'clock. Stay tuned to Nigeria Info. Good morning.